All right, good morning, my beautiful people. What's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry for being a little bit behind. I had some trouble with OBS. I haven't streamed in like 4 or 5 days or so, so I had to go back through and really get some stuff straightened out. Just give me 1 second. I'm working on some sound stuff right now. All right, market's about to open, so there's a lot going on. There is a ton of opportunity. If you don't follow me on at Ivy League Trades at Twitter. Secondly, I'm going to say this: if we help you guys make any money, give back to the stream. Again, links in the description. Any contributions and donations, that link is in the description. Let's get right to work. So I think I put on Twitter. I'm pretty sure that I posted KRE. Okay. I had a really nice day yesterday. I had a 4-0 day yesterday. I didn't trade Monday or Tuesday. I did not trade Monday and Tuesday. I could have. I just did not. Let's see here. Traded some NVDA. Let's see here. So, did I? Okay, yes. Right here. Are these regionals about to run? This is a beautiful daily trade setup, guys. All right, so I'm going to be taking this off today. This thing's probably 200-300. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what these are going to be at. I still have a week and a half. Well, not a week and a half, but I got them for next week, so it'll probably be like, got a week and 2 days. You're double topping up here, so we'll see what happens from where we open. We got 10 minutes until the open. Let me actually go back here. So, that was one. NVIDIA. Traded, I traded NVIDIA. I did not trade NVIDIA. I did not trade. What was it? I traded. I'm going to have to go back. I traded GameStop. I want you guys to notice here. GameStop is getting into an area where it's got a few dollars it can go, and it's making progress for the first time. See, I may look at a chart a little bit differently than some of you guys. All right, like when I say, "Oh, this thing might have room," and you're like, it's done." I'm like, I don't know. I think it's still got a little leg. I think it's got another leg left in it. Notice how for the very first time you closed above 25. You closed at that 25 level. Yes, we did not close above the 20-day, but we're above the 20-day right now. Okay, and if you guys can't see this, I'm talking about here. Notice here, look, resistance. Like you didn't hold it. And we came up and we're rejecting. We held it. What I'm going to say is, if yesterday we got up to 26 has been a brick wall for GameStop. I had a really nice trade off of this. I traded it twice. I traded it to the upside and to the downside. The downside, I was in that trade for about 2.5 hours, I think. About 2.5 hours yesterday. All right. Once I said, all right, 26 broke. You guys can see here, this 26 level. Be careful because we're sitting above the 20-day now. So the reason I got short on this yesterday and the long was because of the volume. Look at the amount of volume this thing had yesterday. Look at that volume. All right. This is where you want to be. At least this is where I want to be. Let me not say you, but this is where I want to be. I want to be where there's extreme volume for extreme movement. All right. I'm watching 24, but really I'm watching the 20-day moving average now, which is around $25.30 because we've already tested it yesterday after hours. Maybe you get another pullback down in there, but you tested it during yesterday's hours. So this break and retest has happened. That resistance has become support. What are we looking for? 26. We're looking to see today, can we get up to 26, break it, and hold that today? You had a lot of selling pressure yesterday that also came in throughout the day. All right. Once 26 did not hold, you guys can see here, I literally got short right there. Right there. We pulled back, held view up. I said, all right, I got a little early. We're not above 26, so I'm not selling. All right. I was in another chat talking with some people, and I'm like, 26 is the resistance zone. That's our support. I wasn't sure if I was going to get 26, so I entered a little early. I held on, and what is this? About 12 o'clock, and like I said, I was in this trade for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So what was it? Maybe an hour and a half. That 20-day was the target. So we got this pullback down into here, and I literally took my profit right there on that break of the 20-day. That wick down, because you'll see here, it was prior day's high. Now I knew yesterday, I'm like, we still need to test 25. 25 is the level. So anyway, today, I'm looking to see what type of volume we have. All right, that was yesterday. I took the long, and I took the whatever rhymes with long that means downside. All right, so now we're going to see. We can look right now. You can already see the buy side volume in here. Look at that volume already stepping in today. What time is that? 8:30? Let's go look at 8:30. Look, you didn't have nothing around 8:30 yesterday. So you can already see there's massive volume here. Look at this level right here. Boom. Minor level at 25.40. So I'm looking to see right out the gates, can we just, boom. And just, I want to get up through, and I want to hold 26. If we get up to 26 again today and we cannot hold it, it is what it is. Maybe this thing needs time. All right, maybe it needs time. Target. What's the target? Target's going to be 28, guys, because once we hold, if we can get back up through 26, hold 26, and we get long down here, and we're going to give it 50 cents, whatever, we're going to give it that 20. My stop is going to be 25 bucks, all right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, versus my stop loss. Look at that. All right, so there's my risk. And there's my reward. You know what I'm saying? We could duplicate it and do all that shit, but that's at least a 4 or 5 to 1. I mean, really, we're going to give this thing 25. We'll give it 50 cents. 50 cents to make $4. I mean, $3. 50 cents to make $3. It's a nice day. All right, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. There's already nice volume again. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there is nothing. Again, 26 is resistance. So if you get long out the gates, you need to know you better be taking profits in front of 26, at least taking a piece off. But today, and we have the volume, I want to see if we can finally get up through there and hold it. This thing may take a couple days. It's slowly making progress. So another option could be we go out, a month, like 2-3 weeks. Maybe we go out 2-3 weeks. Maybe we go after 30 calls. Yes, it's way out of the money. But you get to 28, those 30 calls are going to be that implied volatility is really going to rip them things. All right. 25, maybe you want to go, I don't know what kind of money you guys have. All right. That's why I'm saying it. I don't want you guys spending more than you should be, but also but you're also spending too less. So there's a fine line. So 4-0 day for me yesterday. GameStop, what else did I trade? Let me look real quick. So GameStop, KRE, NVIDIA out the gates. I got short out the gates. I got short NVIDIA right out the gates for the long down at that, down at this level over here. Let me get my charts ready right here. And I said this in the chat yesterday. Right out the gates. I said, guys, look for that pop, get short, boom. And we're looking for a pullback. All right. Looking for a pullback. It was a pretty nice scalp. All right, let me set my charts up really quickly. Microsoft, I haven't been watching this, but Microsoft, this could be a nice trade here. All right, so it has not popped. So I want to see if Microsoft bounces. All right, let me give you guys a 3-minute chart here. Actually, I'll do it right here real quick because we only have 1 minute left, we got 3 minutes. So look at Microsoft. I actually think if the market does decide to pull back, we have a really nice opportunity here for a Microsoft short that could give us a lot of room. All right, I'm looking for a pop back into 467, 468, this area up here, and see if we can get short up there. Like maybe today is the long. Maybe we just kind of like bounce slowly, get up there, we pull back, and then bounce up there going into tomorrow, next week. But I want to see, if we pop up there today, I would like to get short and then maybe take that for like a range trade, right? For those that don't know range trade, it's like you get that initial, first 15 minutes, you get that pop, and then the rest of the day it just fades. And then maybe there's some news or something. I'll have to look at the calendar. I don't know if there's... We had a 10-year bond auction yesterday, so I don't think there's any bond auctions. But I want to get short Microsoft for a few reasons because I think there's a... Sorry, I know I keep moving this around. Again, risk to reward, right? Risk to reward. We get short up here. So 467, 468. I'm looking to get for 465 to break. I would like a pop. I want a pop off the bell. Okay, I want to see a pop off the bell, maybe 10 o'clock, 10:15, 10:30. Get short up here, depending on the market. If the market's strong, don't fight it. The market still has volume to the buy side. It all depends on how you look at it. But I said yesterday that this could be a parabolic. Yesterday could have been a parabolic, like a blow-off top, where this is what we needed to get some downside. I'm not saying we're going to get downside, but yesterday's price action versus this morning's price action, these are blow-off tops. They just give it up. Shorts give it up, and then you just see this massive rip, and then it just pulls back. But we got to see. Look, they're already taking the trade, guys. Unless there's news. You guys see that? Look, they're already taking it. So I still want to look for a pop. We'll look for 465 right now. And then I want to look for 458 to 460. They're already taking the trade, guys. I don't know if there's news. I don't even have my squawk box on or anything. Isn't that funny? You guys are seeing it now. So that trade was... So now, I guess, 462, 460 longs back into 465. I'm still looking for a bounce at the bell. I don't care about this price action. It is kind of funny. But, yeah, so that's that. I almost traded some small caps yesterday. Small caps were nice. So KRE, massive move. I posted that on Twitter. All right. Good luck today. We'll discuss more again. I just want to make sure that I'm ready for today. NVIDIA had a beautiful setup, man. NVIDIA had a beautiful setup today. And it was all pre-market. It was just a beautiful move to the upside. So you can see right in here to 134. The daily chart still has some room. The daily chart still has room. I'm trying to get a lot of my stuff set up really quickly. Let's see what else. I know I'm missing some. Tesla. Okay, Coinbase. What's Coinbase doing right now that the rest of the market isn't? We have 10 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, Coinbase. I wrote down pullback into, and I didn't write the fucking number down. Pullbacks into 220. See if we can't get a nice little long there. Keep your eye on Bitcoin. Keep your eye on Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin did not. I want to see this 58,000 level on Bitcoin for Coinbase. See if we can get a pullback in here. And see if we can get back up to like 60,000. All right. Good luck today. All right. So that is Coinbase. All right. That is Coinbase. See if we can get pullbacks. Or you could probably take the short right now, right off that 50-day. Look for a pop into the 50-day and pull it back. I brought this up twice. Man, everything is acting slow right now because of the stream. Fuck. If you guys have any questions, post them below. Again, if we help you guys make any money today, feel free to give back to the stream. Okay, so NVIDIA is still pulling back. Why is there a SPY there? Tesla. All right, Coinbase. Coinbase not really moving. Oh, shit, GameStop. All right, I'm just trying to follow the money. All right, I'm just trying to follow the money, and what do you know? It's already popping. The volume isn't that great right now. The volume's not that great. Watch that level right there, 2560. 2560 is a massive level. If you break this level right here, watch 2560. 2560. Bang, right there. Look, you just popped right into it right now. You just popped right into it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I just did not... I was fooling around with OBS and I did not get my stuff set up. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Oh my god.
Bravo Delta Romeo X-ray, BDRX.
Yep, 2560 resistance there. Again, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is in good health, good spirits. All right, so pulling back. See if you end up holding here at 2540 in that 20-day moving average. All right, even if we pull back into 25, I'm with it. Pull back, fill that gap with low volume. Like, look at the volume. Compare it from now to yesterday's opening price, and then look at that wick. All right. So it's been a really nice. Oh shit, KRE. I gotta take this KRE off. Man, this thing's still going, guys. I still think there's enough. You know, you are coming into regionals earnings. Like this daily setup was just a thing of beauty. I could not. I had to take it. I had to swing trade that. You know, again, I tried to post it for you guys on Twitter. If you don't follow me over at Ivy League Trades. All right, so let's go look at a few things. We have semiconductors, TSM, pulling right back into that level of yesterday's high, or prior high. All right, prior high, which is down here at what is that, 191, 190, yeah, 191, 190, 90. I hate that I was not ready for today. I hate it. I was ready. I just did not expect for OBS to do this. Coinbase isn't moving. Now, what I was going to say about Coinbase is notice how Coinbase hasn't pulled back like the overall markets. It's still up there at highs. All right, so I would like a pullback into this like little 220 pocket. 222 also is a level. I want to try to swing trade this. Maybe a small position. This is resistance. This is resistance up here. But if we can pull back, put in a higher low, then I feel like we could have a nice trade here. So you guys can see this whole level of like 225, 226, and that 50-day moving average. If we can just pull into like, you know what I'm saying? I want something like this where you kind of just pull back in here, it holds. And then you finally get that breakthrough and maybe have a positive next couple days or to the upside. Because at the end of the day, if you look at the daily chart, we're at the bottom of the range. It's just not getting any love right now. Look how low the volume is. So let it. I'm not worried about that right this second. DJT I was watching for the short side. That short is over with. You could have easy 20, 30, 40, 50. Really, I'm going to say 20 to 40%. 20 to 30, like really easy 20 to 30% on these downside moves on DJT. Free money there. Free money. Rivian still ripping. This is a resistance zone here. I think you need to get a pullback to 16. Look for pullbacks into 16, which could be a trade now. Maybe you get short. Look for that 16. Get $1 there. Short up at 17, down into 16. Then you switch, flip long at 16 if it holds, and then look for the upside. Keep an eye on Tesla. If Tesla pulls back, then Rivian might be shit out of luck. Bro, come on, man. What else? I'm trying to think of everything that I've been watching and trading. I feel like I'm missing something. I do. there's a good lesson with AMD. There's a really good lesson with AMD that ties into Tesla and Goldman Sachs. It's important to know some, just like KRE, to know that these huge breakouts are going to come. And I've already started a video on it that'll be coming out. All right, because you could have got on these things early, and I'm just upset with myself that I did not. I seen it. I told you guys about it. Whether you were here or not, that's a different story. I'll give you guys. I'll let you guys know right now. Anytime you see, because you're seeing this over and over and over. All right, consolidations. Look at Goldman Sachs right here. Look at that nice tight consolidation for like 2 months. Boom, 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 bang. What did Tesla do? All right, look for these guys. They're out there. Nice tight consolidation. 2 months. Bang. All right, AMD. What did AMD do? Nice tight consolidation where it's not up all over the place, but the price action is really tight. Really tight. Bang. All right, look for those. They're out there. You know, see if you can find one. KRE was a little bit different. It really wasn't that. It was more so just a pullback pennant, breakout long, looking for that 55. My target was $50, but I got $1 out of that. So I got $1 in the money there, down here when we posted it. All right. So let's get back to business. Again, if you guys have any tickers, post what you guys are watching if you want. And I'm going to keep on. The volume isn't there, guys. The volume isn't there for GameStop right now. Let's go look at Microsoft. Again, you can see bounce back shorts on Microsoft. You might be able to get a nice little long here out of Microsoft, actually. All right, you might be able to get a nice long. I have not traded Microsoft. I haven't been watching it, so that's a bit dangerous. I don't know the price action. All right, NVIDIA's pulling in. Notice this sell volume here. Notice that pullback right there, guys. Keep an eye on the volume. So far, volume is to the sell side. 135 rejection right there. Yesterday's high. All right, yesterday's high on NVIDIA. So Coinbase 220. I gotta write that down. I wrote down pullback into, and I never put the number. Why is the 15-minute chart doing this to me, man? Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. Keep time zoomed. End. Apply. Let's see here. Google. Year to date, NVIDIA's next 12 months PE ratio has increased from 25 to 42, and that accounts for 56% of the. It was a little chaotic this morning. I wanted to come on a little bit sooner, but. All right, let's keep an eye on this. Let's keep an eye on this level here. Let's keep an eye on these previous highs down here, guys. You could get a nice. I think NVIDIA has more downside, but I think it needs to go higher before it goes lower. All right, I do. I think you need a nice pullback on NVIDIA. Man, yeah, we could get a nice bounce here. Even a bounce. Look for a bounce longs back to 136, guys. Just be careful, though. Watch the overall market because, you know, for anybody that does indicators and MACDs and stochastics, RSIs, and all that shit, they can remain overbought and remain oversold. So, you know, once sellers take control, they are not worried about that. You're just going to have algorithms just rip that thing to shreds if they decide to. So, the SPYs are holding up, or the S&Ps are holding up okay. CrowdStrike. I did want to look at CrowdStrike. I felt like this was a nice breakout. I wanted to look for a long here on CrowdStrike and Snowflake. Damn it. I missed that. That was what I forgot yesterday. Snowflake pulled right back into the 20-day moving average. Boom. You know, it's obviously changed now. I'm going to have to move it. But that was a nice, just a nice, look at that tail, guys. Look at that tail. That's a beautiful, just nice pullback. Previous highs here. All right, previous highs right there. Pulled into it. Boom. Now you're going to retest the 50-day. So, it's been a really good week for me so far. I think what's really helped is that, you know, doing the streams, taking the time away from, you know, looking at charts and being focused on what I need to do. I already seen a difference this week. Again, yesterday I was 4-0. I was 4-0 on trades yesterday. Entries were nice. Just a nice day. GME short was probably the toughest one. Again, I went long, and then I went short. Again, the volume here is still not there, guys. You know, if you guys want to go after it, sure. There is upside. It's just... the thing is GameStop's probably just going to go up here and test 26. But you need, in order to break it and hold it, you need an enormous amount of volume. And we don't have that today. You haven't even traded 1 million shares out the gates. So, you know, if you want to look for a move up to 26, grab some calls, that's, you know, that's completely up to you. All right. So we have NVIDIA here, which we were just watching. So NVIDIA pull back, and it's rejecting yesterday. Tesla. What the hell is going on here? Okay, so Rivian, I don't want that. Okay, Tesla rejections. Fuck. Oh, yes, that was actually something I did not say. So you're seeing a lot of like CRM, Oracle, that whole sector. I wrote it down here. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so look, you're seeing divergence. So we want to be short. We want to be short technology. Bro, what is going on with my shit right now? Excuse my French. Tariq, what's up, man? Yes, yeah, man. It was a good day. So look, QQQ underneath prior day's high, right? Where's the SPY? The SPY is still above yesterday's close, above yesterday's high. What does that tell us? All right, so I think people don't teach because they haven't done this long enough, or they don't know what they're doing, or they kind of just like have one thing that makes them money. Whatever it is, that's cool. Understanding sentiment, right? Really knowing why you would put up a Fibonacci. Again, I've talked about this before. It's not for support and resistance. It is understanding the underlying, like what is going on underneath. Who's in control, buyers or sellers? Where do we want to be? And where and which side of that trade do we want to be on? Do we want to be in blue chip names, or do we want to be in tech names? Do we want to be long them, or do we want to be short? This chart, I mean, we're looking at it right now. You're below yesterday's close on the Qs. We are above that on the SPY. So I guarantee you the Dow and IWM are probably having a fantastic day. Well, no, the Dow is below yesterday's close. I know one of them's got to be doing something. Exactly, the IWM. So you want to be long small caps on pullbacks, though. You don't want to be long up here at the highs. Wait for a pullback and look for longs on small caps. So small caps right now are ripping. Where could we look? Let's look at IBB. Regionals. I'm already in the regionals. I had a KRE trade, right? Regional banks. Ripping and roaring. So That's the part of the market that you're seeing money go to. And if you identify where the institutions are going to, you put your money there and you let them, they pay you. You have them pay you. They're leaving tech, right? Look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA's below yesterday's high. It could still hold up, sure. But look at this chart here. Look at regional banks. 1, 2, 3. Look at that, man. That's a huge move, right? And that's why I posted this on Twitter. I mean, this thing in 2 days is up 8% on a stock that doesn't hardly move. So, and the IWM, what's the IWM made of? It's made up of regionals, all right? So let's go look at IBB. And you know what else happened yesterday? Look at IBB. Look at biotech. Ripping. So you're seeing where money's going to right now, guys. So you get the pullbacks, ride this wave, give yourself time. Even if you allocate a little bit of money, again, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, but I want to show you how to look to see where is the money going. So just by looking at the QQQ compared to the SPY, just looking at the overall indexes and where they are in accordance to each other each day, right? Understanding, hey, you know, the Qs are below yesterday's high. You know, we've been leading. Today, they're lagging. Okay, so what's leading then? If this is lagging, that means money's coming out, and there's something that's going to take its place, right? And we just found that. That's regional banks. That's biotechs. Look at Moderna. Look at the day Moderna had yesterday. Ripped. Moderna's not a biotech. It's going to do what the SPY does, just so you guys are aware. Like, you can see the SPY is pretty much kind of by yesterday's high, and Moderna's pretty much there too. So Moderna's not necessarily a biotech, but, you know. So regional banks, biotechs, as rates start to pull back, and why is that? The 10-year. The 10-year yield's pulling back big time. And what does that mean? That means these names can now run because it's cheaper. Their whole sector, and to be able to raise money and they can start raising money and doing things when rates pull back. And on top of that, what part of the market is down at lows and not at highs, right? You're supposed to buy low, sell high. And if we've made a ton of money on NVIDIA, let's take, 10% of that capital, or let's take 20% of the profit, 20% of the profit, whatever y'all want to do. And where are we going to allocate that? Okay, well, like I said, I showed you guys here. I want to get back to trading, but like KRE, if I pull up a daily chart, because you want to go to the daily chart, look at that. That's a hell of a deal. There's not really a problem there. They're still doing pretty damn well. We're about to find out here with earnings, but you got some money going into that. All right, IBB. So you're seeing money get moved, guys. All right, you're seeing money get moved, and so these names still have some room to run. And I drew this box a while ago. I can't remember when I did it, because I was looking for this to start breaking out here. Oh, that's because I said this. So look, here's what's going on here. So I have this box right here. This is that flat top resistance, right? It's an area. Once we start breaking out, you have nothing here past this dotted line up at 143.50. Yeah, 143.50. That's a minor level of resistance. And once you break through that, you have nothing stopping you to get to 154, 155. So we could probably put on a nice little swing trade here, but we want to wait for a pullback. Look at this. You're having an increase in volume on breakouts. So the day that we can get ourselves a pullback into this flat top resistance at 140, let's look for that. Let's look for like a swing trade long out to like August. Maybe we just go out like 2 weeks and we see if we can't buy that pullback. We'll see. GLD. You guys want to know what else is funny? Right? Look at this chart, right? Remember I just showed you regional banks? All right, nice long tight pennant. If you can't see it, I mean, the thing is I can see these without drawing them, right? Look at that. Nice long tight pennant breakout with volume. You can do it however you like, but this is your pennant right here, okay? Right there is your pennant. I know that line's small. Just a nice long wedge, right? Right back to previous highs. You guys know what CCJ did yesterday? Same thing. 1, 2, 3. We have a triple, quadruple top. It breaks out, and what's it do? It pulls right back to the flat top. Look at that day. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, CCJ is very liquid. Very liquid. Pulled right into that 20-day or the 100-day moving average. Guys, this probably gave people 1,000 to 1,500% trades on calls yesterday. And this thing is liquid. So look how tight the price action is on the way down. It's not just like falling and gapping, like gapping down. All right, nice consolidation. When I say tight price action, not up and down, not this. Like I don't know how to explain. Yeah, right here to the left of the screen, not that. Right, that's not tight price action. All right, you have a little double bottom there, pulls back, but this here is tight. Like it just, there's not much volatility to it. There's not much range. All right. I can't really explain it other than that. And then just huge breakout day yesterday. All right. Huge breakout day yesterday for CCJ. So, yeah, let's get back to it. There's just there's still a lot of opportunity out there. You have to know where to look. You have to know how to look for it. And understand who's going to pay you. All right. Who's going to pay you? Institutions, because institutions make markets. Market makers don't make markets. Institutions make markets. They are the ones who deploy capital. And look at that rejection on NVIDIA. What did we say? Look at that volume today, guys, on NVIDIA. Massive volume in tech. Getting put into some other names there. We're still holding that previous highs. I wouldn't take a shot at this because what you could have happened here is just a day where you just find yourself just consolidating. It's up to you guys if you guys. This is a nice little double bottom, double bottom here, but I'm good. I'm good because you could just. What I would look for, I'm going to be honest with you, is if you're looking for a long double bottom, look for a move back to VWAP. That's what I would look for. Look for that move back to 135, and I'd be out of that trade. Scalp back to 135 on that dip pullback. All right, that is NVIDIA. All right, and let me get back to my regularly scheduled program. You might be eyeing up this gap fill down there at 130. I kind of wanted to get 130 puts, but not 130 puts, but see if I could get a move back down to 130. I just couldn't take it today. I just thought that, I said it yesterday that I thought there was something up with NVIDIA to watch out. I feel like we should have had a short-term bounce to get short. But again, you have to understand that they're not going to just do that. If they want to sell it, they're going to sell it, and they're going to sell it hard. And you can't use indicators to say, like, oh, it's oversold, it's overbought, because it'll just remain it. And it'll just put in like a lower high or higher low on your indicators in MACD. All right. I do feel like we still have room to the downside, but we need a bounce. All right. So what I'm going to tell you guys right now is if we get a bounce back to 135 on like the hourly chart, 15-minute chart, I'm going to look to get short up at 135 if we can get that. You may not get back above 134. I mean, I'd imagine you will because that's your VWAP. Yeah. So that could be a nice trade right there, right? You could look for a nice little long. But again, you got to be careful because sellers take control. They're really going to take control, and it's not going to go up. And you're going to get screwed. All right? So please just know what you're doing. I don't want you guys to lose money because you don't have to. I do it every day. Consistently profitable on a daily basis. I have bad days, don't get me wrong. I always have things I can work on. All right? I always have things I can work on. The one thing I've been trying to do is be a little bit more patient. I sat in GME short yesterday for it was about an hour and a half. It felt like 2 hours, but it was about an hour and a half. I'm like, it's not above 26. I'm locating that 26 is the resistance level that we got above. We tried to hold it. It broke down. I had to take the trade a little bit shy of 26 because I wasn't sure if we were going to get it. So just understanding that, you're going to could really help yourself. So there you go, guys. Nice little double bottom here. Look for a bounce back in the VWAP. Nice little scalp trade. Get yourself paid. All right. TSM. Like semis are whacked. So what can we look at? SOXL. If we get bounce backs, what did I say? 134 on NVIDIA. 3 times bull. So I want to look for. I want to look for a short on semiconductors. I do, but I need that bounce back, guys. I need that bounce back. Maybe might look for triple leverage so I could. The reason, see, I would rather some people, you know, get a one-on-one with me or something, because I want you guys to know how you're supposed to be using double, triple leverage ETFs. You guys may not even know how you're supposed to be using them. Like, there is a way mathematically that you could set yourself up great, and you know, you could set yourself up for success. By the way, if you guys don't know, my name is Justin. Been trading for, I don't know, going on 11, 12 years now. A lot of the stuff I've learned, I've been taught. All right, I've also been taught. All right, I've been taught. I have some people in the financial industry that I learned from years ago, and I'm thankful for that. All right, here we go. So you're getting that pop, and what did we say, right? Understand, identifying these things, right? Okay, let's look for a pop back. So you're already hitting VWAP on your so look at the difference, right? So you could see right now, guys, somebody that has pre-market and after hours on versus somebody who doesn't. We're already at VWAP. What's VWAP doing? VWAP is lining up with this. It looked like it was. I'm gonna take that back, but it is lining up with this little like support resistance level at 134.50. So they're not really going to get VWAP, which I still think they might. You could get a nice little opening range back up here. We said 130. I can't remember what I said. What did we say with NVIDIA? 135, right? If we get 135, we take the short for SOXL. You know, NVIDIA still had a little room. I just think that it needs to go higher. I'm not gonna front run this move, guys. I'm gonna wait and be patient on NVIDIA. All right, I'm not gonna try to be a hero here, because an easy money trade was a long right back to VWAP. All right, a long back to VWAP. Whether you scalped it, you just, you know. Let's see here. So the market is still holding up. We talked about how this is from yesterday into today, is signs of a blow off top in the overall markets, possibly. Why is this like this? Come on. I want to get short semiconductors. Damn, Tesla's still ripping and running, guys. It's to be expected. It's to be expected. So if you guys don't know, you still have gap fills. You have a gap way up here at 280. You have flat top resistance here at 280. All right, 280, nice resistance level up there. And it is a gap fill. All right, so I'd be looking for 280 flat top resistance. And that gap is actually about $10 from 280 to 290. All right. Just, that's beautiful. Just like you have nothing again. You have nothing now. I mean, you might have a little bit more since we broke above this level here. I would look for, if you are trading in Tesla, see, you're above that already now. Oh, you have this minor gap fill here. Look, watch out for 271.30-ish right there. You just popped into it. See if it rejects. Look, no, look. It's going. That's because you went in and in through the gap there, and then it just started to extend. So if you can't see it, bottom right, there's a little gap right here. There's another little gap right there. All right. So just, again, once it goes, and we've said this before, when it decides to go, it just goes and goes and goes and goes. It does not stop for anyone. All right. It gives you the, it gives you the direction, and it just keeps going. And it just goes and goes and goes. It's always done that. All right. When it consolidates forever. So, sorry about that. BB, I have not even really looked at this. Calls are 7 cents, talks 250, so cheap 2 times right now. I would look for the charts. All right, you could, if we could, you have some volume there today. That is nice. Like I said, we're watching GameStop because you're finally breaking out. You are getting some volume here today. You could have some room right back there to, and you had a nice gap up on earnings. You could look for that move back to 275. So, yeah, that is awesome. You could probably get, even if you get 20, 40, 50%, 100% out of those. Sorry I didn't see your comment because I didn't have it up. But, yeah, that is a good, look at that. You have room right to 250. I'd be taking profits in front of 250. Look for the pullback off of 250. Re-rinse that trade and see if you can break up and through it. The thing is, you're going to need something to trigger it. Shit, I thought I had whatchamacallit up there. Okay, so there's GameStop. What did we say? A move right to 26. All right, the thing is that this is lower in volume. So my charts are really messing up, guys. Like, it's not saving like it should. And I don't like it. Because I need it to save it. I just feel like I'm not going to get a trade off that I'm not ready. I'm going to... Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. And look at that rejection off of 26. Bro, what is going on here? Like, the volume is... Oh my fucking god, bro. Sorry, I know you guys can hear my mouse. Just give me 1 second. I just think it's going to be hard for GameStop to get through and hold 26 because the volume isn't there today. I mean, maybe it is, but it just doesn't feel like it is. Like, I felt like we had more volume yesterday than we do today. Look, we're already above 26. Watch, we could start going, guys. Watch GameStop. Keep your eye on GameStop. Target is $28. I'm not in this yet. I'm not in this yet. I am not in this. Look for a pull. I want to see if we can... See, we already pulled back there. Fuck. I can't... I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's even better. Oh, heck. Oh, yeah. So, even having it for next week, that's even a lot better. That's sick, bro. That's awesome. That is nice. Appreciate you bringing that up. No, that's definitely worth something to look at. Because you're giving yourself a little bit of time. The direction is... the volume's favoring that direction. Look for this 2580, guys. Again, I'm reluctant on this. Because what I wanted to see was, like, at least 1 million shares. 750,000. Right? I need something bigger than what we had yesterday for me to believe that we're going to break, hold, and we're actually going to rip to 28. The volume could come in at any time, too, though. You know what I'm saying? So, a break above and a hold of 26 could start to trigger that volume coming in, and they're really starting to pound it now. To the upside here. So level 2 for the stock is on the left. Level 2 for options is on the right. Yeah, you guys can see here, and we're getting a decrease in volume on the way up too. So I'd be cautious. You see how the volume just fell out of bed right there. Let's go back. All right, I'm gonna switch. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to see the chat. I mean, you know what? I do have it right here. I could pull it over. You see what I'm saying, guys? You see how we did make that move back up there, but you didn't quite get VWAP on pre-market and after hours. You really got to know and understand why. If you're going to have pre-market and after hours on, there should be a reason, right? Whether there was news that hit or the move that you're watching, you know, happened pre-market and after hours. Because when you do that, you start adding more time to your VWAP, your 90 MA, and it's going and it can throw you off. You know what I mean? You want to try to keep trading simple, right? As simple as you can, and not over. Fuck, man. Part of me really wants to try to. I just don't think it's the best move. I really don't. I think trying to go short here, I just can't do it. I need 135. I need a bounce back to 135. Okay, 15 minute. Yeah, let's see if we start to get that bounce back and see if we can't get that rejection up here at 135, guys. I might actually go for a long. But I don't want to fight the trend here either. See if it starts to bounce here. You have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. But again, sorry for having to move all the charts around and stuff. I need to figure out what the hell it is that I'm going to be watching. I know we have GameStop, NVIDIA here. Oh shit, we have no room. Actually, look at this daily chart, right? We're stuck between yesterday's open, and if we can't get back above here, we could look for. It's just not. So I'm fighting like indicators right now. As much as I say they can remain oversold, it's just really hard for me to get in on them and really. Because it's fighting what I know works, right? If it's kind of like buying the stock at highs, you know. I mean, the one thing we can't argue with is that we have some solid volume to the downside. I don't know. I think we need to go higher, but we're not going to. Again, I know it. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I need a pop. And you might get it. You might get it here. This is yesterday's low. You're pulling back into yesterday's low. Alright, prior day's low. Would like to look for a move back up here to VWAP. It's a nice reversal. What time is it? It's 10:10. I have not even looked at Microsoft. Remember we mentioned Microsoft this morning, and I didn't even look at it. And look, we got a bounce. What did I say? For anybody that was here pre-market, I said, bounce off the bell, get short that bounce off the bell, and look for the downside move back down to 460, 458 target. This is a nice level here. It's prior day's low. So this worked out. And I just forgot about it. I forgot about Microsoft. Forgot about it. Fuck. Okay, we got some strength. Look at Baba. Alibaba on a rip. So here we go. It's up 3%. This could be like a 6% type of day, guys.
Main cabin.
All right.
Most insulated from
It's got room up to $80.
Alpha Lima DAL.
The trend that we saw late last year through the second quarter, and the labor market has seen.
It's got room.
The labor market still is strong, so 206,000 jobs created.
Man, I would like a pullback to 78. I'm not sure if it's going to give us that though. I'm looking for $80, guys. You have a little gap fill here. It's 79 to 79.10 it looks like, but I wouldn't pay attention to that because your major level's up there at $80. I wouldn't be really concerned. That would be an area where you would look for a pullback. God damn. See, this is what I wanted out of GameStop today, right? An increase in volume like that takes out what we've had the past prior week.
How often do you meet with him and do you engage with him on economic policy? Just yesterday.
Okay, listen. I know Laird Brainerd's on here. With I like her or whatever, but I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, for anybody, and I'm not getting political, I'm just letting you guys know, if you have not been around Joe Biden at an event or seen him in the flesh, all right, do not say whether or not he is okay or not. I'm telling you guys right now, from somebody who has seen him at events and been around him in the flesh, the man hasn't been okay for quite a few years now. All right, and it's okay because he's old. He's old. But for her to sit up here and lie like he's okay, yeah, he can be kind of he's not there with it. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. I'm just saying. Like, this whole national TV stuff is getting crazy, guys. It really is. All right, let's move on. All right, so we have Baba here. Oh, they haven't invested enough in beef supply chains. You know what's funny about that beef supply chain? Is that they won't let cattle guys that have farms and natural cattle, they won't let them. They won't let them sell their beef. You know, that's so funny. She said that. Oh, man. That's not a good look. Because that was one of the problems where they said we could bring cheaper beef, fresher beef, instead of the processed stuff, but they won't let us. Because they want places like, names like Tyson and Purdue. So that's crazy. I watched a video on that. All right, so we're pulling back here. Let's do a let's measure this move real quick from prior day's close. That's so funny she said that. All right, so 23.6, 32. It's prior day's high. Let's see here. Let's see. Watch level 2. Look how green it got right there. You're at 9 EMA. That's where you should be put. I'm not even going to say it because if somebody wants to learn how to do this, it's a nice increase in volume on the breakout. All right. This may be a little risky here, guys, but I still think we have some room. We're pulling back into the gap right now. Oh, the 50-day moving average. Thank God I saw that on the daily chart. All right. So we've just smacked into the 50-day, guys. Hold on here. So that 50-day moving average is right there on BABA. Let's see if we can. The thing is we closed the gap right now, and I wonder if we could use that gap as support. All right, that's your 50-day. So you broke it, you're pulling into it. If this 50-day holds, if it holds, look at the volume starting to increase to the sell side now. So keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on VWAP. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a trade here. Yeah, we might be able to get short and look for a pullback into like 76.50. I just do not want to fight, man. There's a ton of volume here. And I feel like it's, you know, I feel like the volume's on, really it's on the upside of the trade, but you're seeing a lot of selling pressure come in here as well. Let's see what happens. Let me make sure I'm seeing everything Like, look at this. This is a support level on the daily chart at 77.94.95. Yeah, this could be a support level here, right at this gap at 78. So let's see if 78 holds. If 78 holds, guys, then I would look for a little bust and move right up to 80 bucks. Look at that. There's your flat top resistance. All right, you broke above it. You're pulling into it. Yes, you got the 50-day there. You broke above the gap. There's a flat top resistance. If you guys can't see it, oh my God, that just happened. All right. Okay. I don't like how that is looking, but there you go. There's VWAP. All right, so I was trying to show you guys this level right here. Right there. All right. That level right there. And really, I can extend it. All right, and you'll see. Look at that flat top. You know what I mean? That flat top resistance there. You guys can see. Support, breaks, resistance, resistance, resistance. We finally broke up. We're hitting it again. So let's see here. If we can get VWAP to hold. I'm going to take this down a notch. All right, I'm going to take this down a notch. The level. I'm actually going to take it off because it's a range. I would use 77.50. Yeah, the opening price. That's a deep pullback though. So that's up to you guys. If you guys want to look for shorts here, I kind of want to see what happens right here. I want to see what happens right here for a possible long and or. See, that 38.2 would take us right into that prior high as well. Let's see here. It looks like we're gonna go. Let's see if we can't get a short here, man. I don't want to fight this trend. Hold on. Let me just relax a second here. Look for a pop back into the 50-day is what I want to see. I want to see if we can pop like right now, like pop into that and see if it rejects and get short the pop, and then we look for like a pullback gap fill. Just be careful. Be careful. This is some massive volume on the breakouts. This was a nice breakout here. I don't know if there's news or what's going on. So let's find out if VWAP's going to hold as support. All right, what I would look for, if I'm going to trade to the downside, I'm looking for 76.50. 76.50. It could consolidate here. If this thing starts to bounce, watch out. This thing's going to rip, and it's going to rip that 15-minute trade line. Look, we're already starting to get some volume in here. I'm going to try and look for a long here, guys, on BABA. I'm looking for a long on BABA, guys. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. All right, I'm going for it. What do we have here? What do they want? 80. Ew. Oh, no. I do not like those deltas. I do not like those deltas. I do not like those deltas. Let me go up. Let's go up some. Wait, hold on. No, I need to go back. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the 80s. Let's go. Let's do it.
Pepsi shares are also under pressure this morning. The snack giant reporting mixed results. Weakening demand for its drinks and snacks.
I haven't entered anything yet.
Also narrowed its revenue outlook for the year. They went from organic sales of at least 4% this year to approximately 4% this year. I did just speak with Pepsi CEO Ramon Laguarta about the latest results. He said, as it relates to what they're seeing, the weakness is really from Frito, and he said the consumer is stretched. It's a macro story. Although inflation is starting to slow down, and we saw that in the number today, throughout income levels.
Part of me really wants to try this. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just put it on both ways and let this thing. Let's see here.
No longer acceptable for consumers. They want to pay $10 for a few bags of chips or just check. So they have to readjust, basically.
I'm just saying that if this starts to break out on the 15-minute chart,
He says there has to be a reinvestment in the resetting of the value of the food business.
it could be like really on.
Very surgical, and they've been testing it out. And
Let's see if we hold this gap. So you guys can see, I'm going to show you on the 15-minute chart.
they're starting to see
Bottom left, you guys see that gap right there? We're sitting on it. And VWAP is right there, guys. So either we're going to hold this 77.97 or it's going to fail. And we look to get short. Alright. Right now we're above it. We're just sitting on it. Right now we're sitting on that gap. I'll draw a line there for you just to make it a little bit more so you guys can see it more. Right there. See it? See how we're just sitting on it now? So let's see. And I want to look for a possible push, even though it's a little bit overdone. I would like to try and get a push in this to 80, and this thing could be up, like, it's up 2.6% now. This thing could be up 6% today. What's today? Thursday?
2019, okay? It's like as a baseline here for some of these consumer companies. This is a business that's grown.
Yeah, today's Thursday.
30 billion over the last few years, and operating margins have been unchanged. Why? Because input prices
Do not start breaking out.
gone up sharply.
Oh, look at NVIDIA, guys. Fuck! That was the trade.
An exciting place to be, and they haven't been coming out of the pandemic.
I'm glad you covered them.
Yeah, well, you know, someone has
It
to do
excites
that.
you, though.
Right. Well, everybody needs them, and everyone buys them.
Does everybody need potato chips?
I think America's a snacking kind of country, so yes, I do think we are in the place where everyone needs potato chips. But then again, usually those stocks do well when we're in recession, and so it's a good sign that we're not that, because everyone does need bottles of water and their little potato chips at convenience stores.
Huge marketing budgets, that's for sure. We're going to see what happens if we do end up in a
That's a lever
promotional
too.
environment.
Yeah.
When we come back, a closer look at the market reaction to CPI as we go to break as well. Watch Tesla going for 12 straight. Russell zeroing in on a 3% gain this morning. Stay with us.
Let's see. Can we hold this? Come on, baby. Let's consolidate. Low volume consolidation here.
Not for me. Now this is more like it. Same goes for my footwork. So I went hands-free with Y-Fit Skechers slip-ins. Just step in and go without bending down or touching my shoes. Y-Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
When search powers AI, you understand every movement and moment as they unfold with effortless synchronicity. Elastic, the search AI company.
Is this your dream of retirement? How about this sweet deal? I like fishing. Or is this a little more your style? Retiring well isn't a gift.
Damn it, man. I don't want to waste my time watching this if it's not going to do anything.
But what about when they're not? That's why you need this.
Call for Fisher's Retirement Survival Kit, featuring your guide to surviving market volatility, our stock market outlook, plus the Fisher investment difference. 3 indispensable guides. Yours free for calling 1-800.
Massive one. This is a huge breakout. Dude, look at the SPY. Are you serious? Yo, did nobody said anything? Look at the S&Ps.
Leisure travel season says it's excited about how an industry is reacting
Holy
to
shit.
capacity situation as Delta Alpha Lima DAL.
213-5317. See if your dream retirement is on track. If your retirement portfolio is $500,000 or more, give us a call.
Call 1-800.
Uh-oh, guys. Look at that volume. Holy shit.
For almost 20 years, Abacus Life has been
Are you serious?
policies from seniors. And in just seconds, you can use the free calculator at abacuspace.com to learn what your policy might be worth.
For many of my clients, selling their life insurance to Abacus was right for them and their estate plan.
Don't sell and lapse your policy without going to abacuspace.com first. There are no fees and no obligations. Get the real value from your life insurance when you need it.
brokerage account? Get it with symbol ETHE. Grayscale Ethereum Trust. The world's largest Ethereum fund. ETHE. Crypto begins here. Shark Tank.
Guys, I would target, what are we down, 0.26? Alright, so I'm going to look for the SPY. I'm actually going to grab some puts, guys, on the SPY. Alright, I'm actually going to grab some puts because we still have some room. Just so y'all all are aware. This level right here. I'm still looking for 558. 558.
What an interesting day when you got this reversal on small caps relative to the S&P. Obviously, you can point to
What happened?
maybe happening. Do you think it lasts?
Yeah, it's a great call out, Carl. And look, we were happy with what we saw.
Wait, oh, that's right. They had earnings this morning, and I forgot about bringing that up to you guys. I forgot about that.
Or trend lower in the shelter and rent component of CPI, which is what we've been waiting for.
I'm still going to get...
To continue to
Where are we at here?
well. So a good reading there.
Where are we at?
Aside from the inflation reading,
57.
starting to show signs.
I would like a pop.
Jerome Powell and the Fed have
I would like to get a pop, and we're there now at 559.82.
PMI dipped into contraction, GDP now at about 2%. So cooling, not a collapsing. What we think broadly is this backdrop still supports an environment where the earnings growers will probably do best. So probably still that mega cap technology growth part of the market continues to show some leadership here. While we may get days like this.
Guys, I still think we have some more downside. We have a lot more downside. This could be a huge day. I just don't know whether to get in right now or try to wait for a bounce. I told you guys, that was a blow-off top yesterday.
And growth as well. So a mix.
So to that end, we still got to chop our way through PPI. There are some who are saying, don't be too rose-colored.
Yo, what's crazy is I said this yesterday. I mentioned this yesterday. And I don't know if people... I don't know. Like, there's some things that you can't take away. Listen, I'm not saying I know it all, because I do not. But there's so much that you can do when you have some time in the markets and to learn correctly to identify yesterday. Pre-markets, I told you guys today. Yesterday felt like a blow-off top. It really did. And today we were going to find out if this was a blow-off top with pre-market and this pre-market price action. All right, I said today's going to be the day we're going to find out if that was a blow-off top. And sure as shit, it was. So what do we do? All right, personally, 555 entries. If you're going to trade options, you got to look to get in correctly. I'm going to look for... I'm going to try to get some time here. Let's go through the options real quick. I mean, the volume still isn't even crazy. It probably is for the Qs. And I told you guys, technology. You wanted to be short tech. Damn.
The market, broadening out like small caps, which are really moving today.
Is still holding up above pre-market highs. So there's some divergence here with Snowflake, you guys. All right, so Snowflake really isn't doing what the market's doing. I think you're just seeing more so semiconductors just get hammered today. Hammered. All right, bounce backs on TSM right there. 189. You get a bounce into 189. You could possibly look for another pullback. 189. Damn, she fine. 189. And then I want to look for like I would like to get a swing trade on here. I really would. I might try to. And I'm going to forget about Baba. And it probably took off. It's probably getting ready to, huh? Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. It's holding up nicely, guys. It's holding up nicely.
That's good color. Mona, as always, we appreciate it. Good to see you. Thanks so much.
Time now for a news update. Solana now
Part of me thinks it's just going to sell off.
Good morning to you all. China lashed out at NATO today, accusing it of smearing the country after the military alliance Beijing a decisive enabler of Russia's war in Ukraine. It is the first time NATO has accused China of involvement in the conflict. The alliance called on Beijing to cease all material and political support to Russia's war effort. China
I
responds
still have these 80 calls up. They're up a little bit. I'm not in them right now. I mean, we're holding up nicely on the 15-minute chart. That's a mean wick, though, is when you got up there. That was a pretty mean sell-off. I don't know. I think you might want to end up looking for more downside here, honestly. It's a tough call. It really is. Look, like right there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Think about this. Those 80 calls from 15 cents to 30 is 100%. So, look, it's just going to go. And it's going to go. And it's going to go. Nope. Let's do it. I think I might try to get short. Let's see if we can pull it back a little bit. Because what I'm watching is I'm really watching 15-minute chart. All right, I'm really watching the 15-minute chart. That's really where I want to.
We'll talk about it, but first, as we had to break, watching Conagra, the frozen food maker, under pressure on a revenue miss and a weaker profit outlook. Volumes also a problem there. 1.8% volume decline. We're back in just a minute. I can't believe you corporate heads.
Alright, man, I gotta get something going here. I gotta get something going. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Subscribing. Alright. Look at that bounce on Coinbase, too. It didn't quite get down to where I was hoping it would. Part of me thinks I can take... It's not that big. It's not that much, though. See, that was the day. I called this out last Friday, that long there on Coinbase, and... kind of missed it. NVIDIA's going to be the leader. And look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That is a beautiful prior day's low break retest. Let's see if we can take this thing back down to 129 area. See if we can get it down to 129. That's a really nice break of prior day's low. Oh my gosh, I got so much going on. I got a lot going on here. Hold on. Okay, so there's the SPY rejecting that. Guys, we're only down, so... Oh, fuck. Dude, come on. I want to get it. I want to get it. Alright. Alright, I'm going to do something here, guys. Alright. Man, this might be a bad idea, but I gotta allocate some. Alright, I gotta allocate some. So I'm going for tomorrow's 555s on the S&Ps. We are only down 0.2% right now. So we'll see what happens here. You know, live by the gun, you die by the gun. Let me make sure. Alright, so I am in those. I am in those. Alright, I know we're below VWAP, this, that, and the third. So I just took some SPY puts, guys. I just took some SPY puts. They are practically free from yesterday. Alright. Practically free from yesterday. All right, and I'm going to hold on to these and see if we can't try to get a deeper pullback here. All right, I don't know the high and low of these actually, which is something I should look at.
Well, let's turn to Pfizer. We're keeping an eye on those shares. They're up a bit, had been a little bit higher this morning. The company said it will move forward with developing a weight loss pill. Angelica Peoples is back at headquarters. Angelica, I mean, it's not like
You know, we're probably going to get a bounce here, this, that, and the third, and that's fine.
why are they doing this?
Well, they're planning to start more studies of an experimental weight loss pill later this year, and that's after encouraging results from early tests. Now, these next studies will focus on finding the right dose of the drug. Pfizer telling me that work should be done in the first quarter of next year. And this is
That was a mean pullback, man.
Pfizer was originally
That was a...
testing a version of the
I know it looks small. That was a mean pullback.
They scrapped that one late last year after so many people dropped out of the trial because of side effects like nausea. Now this reformulated version is
All right, so I got that on. I'm not going to watch it. I want to just try to let it do what it needs to do.
pipeline, and this is the one that's furthest
And we'll see what happens with it. You know, I may have gotten in a little bit early, but, you know, it is what it is. Timing is, you know, it is what it is. Because once they start, once they pop, they don't stop. They could, you have some nice tails here. If you want to try to wait for that bounce back to 561, sure. But, you know, we're talking $1. All right, 560, 561. I'm going to give it $1. I'll give it a little bit more than that if I need to. But all right, Baba's back above that 50-day moving average, you guys. Alibaba is back above the 50-day. And again, I'm looking to see if we can take back yesterday's price action. All right, on that move. That's what I'm looking for on the S&Ps. I'm not sure if we even have anybody here or not. Let's see. I don't think we do. No, we do not. It's all good. Here in just a little bit, we will go ahead and... Here in just a little bit, we'll go ahead and go over to, like, we'll go see some of the news and stuff like that again. So I am in a position. I did take a position. I am in a position. All right. So, Baba is back above this. Let's see here. NVIDIA...
Real-time exchange sector sword is sponsored by Sector Spider ETFs.
So what are we watching? What am I watching? Okay, Coinbase.
Trading at Schwab is powered by Ameritrade, bringing you futures and forex around-the-clock market access, even when equities markets are closed. All on our award-winning thinkorswim platforms. So no matter what or when you want to trade, Schwab has cutting-edge tools, curated education and insights, and trading specialists ready to help, however complex the strategy. With a wider range of opportunities, you can trade brilliantly with Schwab.
Am I still on target now?
I mean, I also don't know why we would pull back either.
You know, technology can't answer those questions, but RIAs can. And when you're supported by someone who's faced them too, it's much easier. It's more than tech, more than service. What matters is how
Look for this level as a minor level, guys. Prior day's VWAP. Keep an eye on 559. Keep an eye on 559. You know, I would like to see us take back yesterday's price action. I would like to see that.
Photos that are degrading, LegacyBox professionally converts them to DVDs, thumb drive, or the cloud. LegacyBox is simple and safe, with over 1 million satisfied customers. Visit LegacyBox.com.
Yes, focus on an American Home Shield warranty. It can protect your covered home systems and appliances, like this AC, with a repair or replacement.
Yes, thank you.
It's a nice double top there, too, though.
Yeah, it's all.
For 558.
Sure, it's home,
small business owners with resources to grow their ventures and to help them protect what they've worked so hard to build.
All right, guys, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second here. I mean, guys, we're already up a lot there. If you guys want to take some of those profits in front of that level in case you get a double top here. Or if you want to hold. Let's go. It's a nice move there. So far, I haven't locked it in just yet. Have not locked it in just yet. I want to see if we can crack and make new lows. You know, I need to watch my expectations because this could be a nice little support level here. So I may go ahead and take this off.
Let's start with Virginia. I mean, I think recent estimates are electricity demand is projected to grow 5.5% a year for the
Whoa.
doubling the electricity load in that.
Oh, they got me. You dickheads. Oh, man. Hold up. Oh, my God. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Hold up. Oh, okay, yeah, that was way wrong. That was way wrong. Okay, yeah, that was definitely... Alright, cool. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, 46 cents. We'll see if we can get a pop. I'm going to look for another entry. Alright. It's a nice little trade there. It's nothing crazy. Just putting the money in the pockets. Keeping it moving and grooving. Alright. Again, you have a little support level here as we pull back into this level. You know, take some of those puts off. All right, that entry on those was 38 cents. 37 cents. You're at 50. All right, you're at 50. So, all right, I would like to target 556. 556 is the target for the SPY, guys. That is the target, and that we can get there tomorrow. All right, we can get there tomorrow. So give yourself some time. Don't try to rhyme. Be on time. And be kind. Watch it rip. Watch it rip this fucking thing. Actually, you start breaking that level. If we get a pop, if we can break this level, y'all. If we can break this level right here, it's on and popping. If we can break 559, about 550, you know, South Park, about 350. If we can break this level, then we can really get that extension to the downside here. Look, just rinse and repeat, guys. It ain't that hard. It is not that hard, I promise you. It is not that hard. You just have to be disciplined I did not take BABA. I did not. Did any? Oh my gosh. Let's go, BABA. Bro. Did anybody take the BABA calls? You're up on those. I mean, it's not much, but it's money, guys. Unless you're getting tops to bottoms. Guys, you're up freaking 50%, not 50%. I'll say 30. You could have got these at 17 to 18 cents. The $80 calls, they're 30 cents now. 20 to 40 is 100%. 20 to 40 is 100%. So go ahead and come on here. Let's go. All right. Wow. Really nice, guys. Very nice. Watch that volume, though. SPY. See, there you go. You're getting that bounce. That's why I took some profits in front of that level there. It may not be enough. Snowflake, or not Snowflake, but the Qs are still making new lows. So the Qs are definitely where you want to be for downside. Yeah, the Dow's popping. IWM. Look at the IWM, guys. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. That's crazy. This morning, verbatim, we targeted NVIDIA 130. And it's in the money already. It was a little hard to just go short one of the strongest names. All right, AMD's kind of holding up. Alright, again, I hope you guys are having a great day. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, I have not even looked. Meta, stupid downside. Amazon. Alright, so large cap tech is where you're seeing the profits being taken. Look at Baba's up 3%, man. I think by the end of the day, you could see Baba up about 5 to 6%, honestly. So real estate's doing pretty nice. Some healthcare, regional banks killing it.
And finally, just to come back to the bigger question here, I mean, I sense that you are confident that the country can meet this demand, this growing demand. I mean, some of these data centers, the large ones, can consume as much power as a small city. But you're confident that, in fact, we can meet this growing demand.
I really wish that I could, if I could have one volunteer, let me help them. Or like, let me see what I could do for you. Like, I would really like that. Like, because I really think I could take somebody and just tenfold their account. And they're trading. Not even necessarily their account. They're trading and really start to make life easy for themselves and really, start applying the pressure. Right? Understanding your role, knowing your role, you have a duty. That duty is to make that damn money. All right? Take what you have, make that number bigger. That's it. Anything outside of that is some, you're off the path. Get back on the road. If you're losing more than you make, we love you. All right? We love you. You are what feed us. All right, and I don't want that to be you because there's plenty. There's over 20-some trillion dollars in the capital markets. There is a lot of money from around the world in the capital markets. All right, you don't have to be left behind. You don't. All right, so guys, and Microsoft short was the top idea of the day.
Where do you go? Angie. That's where Angie came in. With Angie, find top-rated certified pros in your area. Plus compare quotes and pricing.
Unbelievable. And did anybody take this? Did anybody take this?
Coming together for our yearly service project and running a t-shirt fundraiser through Custom Ink to help the cause. Plus, their design services team helped us get a design
Was anybody able to take this?
together for a cause. Get started today at customink.com.
Fuck, man.
Hi, I'm Jay Jackson. For almost 20 years, Abacus Life has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors. And in just seconds, you can use the free calculator in abacuspays.com.
The reason I like this so much, guys, is because that 20-day moving average was lining right up for Microsoft. Part of me actually wouldn't mind trying to get a scalp long here.
There are no fees and no obligations. Get the real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus.
Take the bull by the horns every morning with Jim's Top 10. The biggest headlines, earnings reports, and Jim's hot stocks right to your inbox.
Unbelievable.
For free at cnbc.com/top10.
At Lalo, we believe play equals learning. That's why we launched the Play Boxes, stage-based curated collections of toys for growing brains ages 0 to 2. They're developed